Look, while editing this video, I came back on here to make an additional introduction. There's going to be some language in this video, and apparently I have a language issue because it slipped out a couple of times, and sometimes I meant to say it. So before y'all get started in this video, if you have any issues with any kind of slight abusive language or anything like that, stop the video and just watch my next one tomorrow. Because do not proceed from this point if you have any issues with calling out certain people that make stupid comments or anything like that. If you can't handle that, if you can't handle the language, if you can't handle me calling some people out, please do not proceed to watch this video. I appreciate it. This video, for everybody to know, I have all compensation turned off. YouTube is not going to compensate me at all for this video. Even if y'all happen to see an ad, I have ads turned off. I have it all turned off. So if there's any ads you see in this video, that's on YouTube. They're getting it, not me. You're not going to see any codes for this. I'm not going to try to make money or make codes like I'm getting accused of. You're not going to see that in this video. I'm not going to sit here and say, hey, this website is not taking orders. Come use this website with my code. You're not going to see it in this video. That goes to show you that this is from the heart to call out stupid people, and I'm not making a dime off of it. Proceed at your caution if you want to go on from this point. Do not make comments underneath this video saying that my language is anything or how I'm wrong or anything like that, because you're being warned about that before you proceed past this point. Thank y'all. The following video you're about to watch is my opinion and only my opinion. There's a reason why I'm called the Grumpy Dad. Y'all have seen videos in the past where if I'm called out, I'm going to come back. Or as the kids say, I'm going to clap back. I'm going to defend myself. You want to go there? I'm going to bring it. But what I'm about to say does not reflect any project, any previous website or store or anything like that. This is my opinions and my opinion only. This is a reason why I'm doing this in the video and not responding to this in the Discord, because it's my opinions, which I am nowhere associated with any project, not taking sponsorship from any project, not getting paid by any project. I get to say what I want to say. And here goes. So to give a little bit of a backstory for those who don't know, yesterday, the website, online store, online retail store, whatever you want to call it, a online retail store that handles multiple projects, multiple, as in 7, 8, 9, 10 projects. Whatever story you wish to believe, I'm going to start by saying that one of the stories is health issues. Y'all know, if anybody has seen my channel before, that if this is health issues, I pray for the people and hope that they can overcome whatever's going on. I have my doubts on that, or a combination of things that would lead me to believe otherwise, but I'm not 100% familiar with this retail store. I will just say that when you put 2 and 2 together, sometimes it looks like you're getting 5 in this. It's easy to say they had to close shop or whatever happened because of health reasons, but there's money missing. And if it's only health, but I'm sure there'll be somebody coming on the comments or, coming back at me that they know the inside scoop. I don't know the inside scoop, whatever. It just sucks that there's people, again, there's some type of online store or something like that, whether it was manipulation, whether it was health or whatever, is now all of a sudden unable to ship products, but they're also unable to refund money. If this was a health issue And that's all this was. And they had this shut down shop because of health reasons. That money should still be there. So for those who didn't see yesterday, the website easynav.xyz, which again, I believe was out of Switzerland, at least that's what the website says, has announced that they can no longer fulfill orders that have been ordered. People have been waiting on different products from different vendors, whether that is GeoNet, Rover, QuakeCore, SwordChain, Wingbits, Star Power, SkyX, Wayru, Cybercharge, and Natix. All of these, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, if my college math doesn't fail me. 10 different projects that this affects. And they have announced that they will not be shipping those products out. But also, the problem that's coming in now is that you have these projects that are saying, or whoever manufactures those products for those projects, that they never got paid for them. So what I'm familiar with GeoNet Wingbits. GeoNet Wingbits are saying that, they have Hyfix as a manufacturer of their devices. People used Easynav.xyz to purchase Wingbits devices. You can click on Wingbits devices and it brings you here. Now, they have some people who are still telling me to this point that you can still order on Easynav. I can't duplicate that. I don't have a login, but if these people are still trying to take orders after announcing 36 hours ago that they're closed, I have serious issues with this, which also makes me still believe that there's something more nefarious going on. But you can come here and click on your Wingbits devices, and it will show you the different Wingbits devices that are there. Now it will tell you there's nothing found. Well, like I was saying, because there were some people, we discussed this in my live last night. I do a live on Thursday nights for people who haven't caught it. But this is out of Switzerland. Somebody tried saying it was out of Germany or somewhere else. But it is out of Switzerland. At least that's what is registered on the website. So basically, this was a retail site. You come on here, you figure out which project you want to get into. And actually, there's 2 or 3 projects I've never heard of before in here that I told the live last night I need to start looking into. But let's go to like the announcement of what was some of the stuff that was said. So first thing we saw yesterday, this was actually the day before yesterday, was this announcement in GeoNet. And basically people were vouching for Reuven. I'm not familiar with him. Again, apparently he had some health conditions. People were worried about him. Again, I hope that he pulls through whatever's going through. By no means am I thinking that he's faking anything or anything like that. That's not where my concerns or my questions are. Whatever he has going on health-wise, I hope he can fully recover. So they come out with this first on Wednesday. And so I started seeing different messages here in the Discord of GeoNet, and people are losing their minds. People are completely losing their minds, and people are throwing blame around where no blame should be placed. You have people who are saying that, this isn't like Reuven. They don't know if something is going on, that somebody take over his business or different things like that. I don't know. Again, people saying for the last 3 months, people are missing orders from multiple different projects. And he was always saying, soon, or working on it, or he was in the hospital or something like that. But, and people, again, they're putting the blame in the wrong place. And the more I read this stuff, the more PO'd and upset I get. And people are trying to say is Hyfix in on this. Again, this is affecting multiple projects, but then they also going to, now I'm in the Discord, and they're trying to also blame GeoNet for being part of this or something like that. Devices are going out. Here right here is a Wingbits / GeoNet combined miner MGW310. Those devices are going out. Their devices are going out with multiple vendors, people getting shipping labels, and those devices are coming in. There's currently, for these devices, I want to say there's like 9 or 10, if I'm not mistaken, of, this is, I'm all over the place in this, and I understand that, but as I scroll through this, my blood pressure is going up. But this is kind of what I'm getting at right now. Talking to Reuven, if you're going through bankruptcy, were you still receiving orders? Again, as of last night on my live, people are telling me you can still place items in carts, certain items, as if you were still ordering something. But this guy says the same thing I say. Reuven, if you're going through bankruptcy, were you still receiving orders? This type of problem doesn't arise overnight. Regarding your health issues, I hope you get better. But don't let the people who trusted you suffer due to financial problems. This guy gets it. Like, if you file bankruptcy, you can't just say today, like, we have financial issues, we're going to file bankruptcy tomorrow. It don't work like that. This was a road you were going down. And if you did all of a sudden just decide now to file bankruptcy, where are all these people's money at? You never placed orders with Hyfix or any of these other manufacturers or these other orders for these other projects, because there's other projects saying they never got the orders. People are placing orders with Easynav for all these different projects, and Easynav, Reuven, whoever, did not forward those orders to these manufacturers or suppliers. But then right underneath this are these asinine comments. And yes, I said it, because the more I read this, the more I'm going to start calling these goofballs out. Hyfix is pandering to Reuven, which shows weakness. What do you want them to do? Hyfix never received orders. They had no idea these people had placed orders. But you have this goofball like this. You have several different goofballs, like the one I'm going to show you in a little bit, that even called me out, that think that this is up to Hyfix to fix, that this is up to Wingbits to fix, if this is up to GeoNet to fix, this is up to SourceChain to fix, this is up to Wayru to fix, whoever they placed orders with. But it's not. Now, we're going to discuss in a second how they're still going to step up because they're good, but they don't have to. And people, not everybody, certain people are making this big deal like this is going to wreck your project if you don't fix this. It's not up to those projects to fix it. They didn't do anything wrong. There's a reason why GeoNet or why Wingbits didn't manufacture or worry about shipping, just so they would have their hands clean and would not have to be bothered with that. They can concentrate on their particular projects and have somebody else deal with purchasing and shipping. They cannot help if one out of the 10 companies that are dealing with this, that are dealing with shipping, dealing with purchasing, one out of the 10 companies has an issue, and now certain jackasses are blaming Hyfix or whoever's manufacturing those particular parts, or GeoNet or SourceChain or Wingbits, and that's idiotic, stupid. And that's me just putting it about as nicely and calmly as possible. So yesterday at 2:15, which was Thursday, on the GeoNet announcements, Hyfix posts an announcement. Customers, Hyfix has been informed Easynav has unfortunately declared bankruptcy and unable to fill open customer orders. We understand this is settling. Hyfix wants to provide an update. To ensure proper planning, all distributors must place orders with Hyfix after receiving the customer's orders. Just like other depend product vendors, Hyfix team works closely with our manufacturing partners to meet customer demand. However, due to technical complexities of hardware, we're currently experiencing delays in fulfilling customers' orders with an average lead time of 8 weeks. So it's not just Wingbits like some people complain about. It's also, I went through it actually last night on my live and went through different projects and showed how several different projects have lead times into May or 8 weeks, and people act like it's only Wingbits or it's only GeoNet. You know, I could say something about the crypto people, but I'm just gonna keep on going. So Hyfix has not received any orders or payments from Easynav in a timely manner. As a result, Easynav's customers have not been included in production timelines. They're open to working with Ruben to find solutions, outstanding orders on a case-by-case basis. We advise affected customers to contact Easynav directly and follow Ruben's guidance. Hyfix will provide advice and support where possible. So that was as of yesterday at 2:15. People in the Discord yesterday, and you got people saying that Hyfix should have just automatically known they weren't receiving orders. I'm sure Hyfix is probably way too busy to figure out who's ordering and who's not ordering, who's getting in orders, who's having slow sales, or they're not. I don't think they're probably that nitpicky analyzing what comes in or not. The fact that over and over, I mean, I'm not gonna sit and go through this whole Discord because it just, I don't know if people are just confused, if it's a language barrier, they're from different countries, don't understand how sales work or something like that. But again, these people who are out here thinking they got scammed by Hyfix or anything else like that, this is BS. Like, this is not right. People, this guy right here, like, saying that this is all Geode's, like Geode should be fixing all this. GeoNet is not getting paid. Like, same thing with Wingbits. Wingbits is not getting paid for the sales of these miners. Why would it be up to Wingbits? Why would it be up to GeoNet to fix this? They don't have devices to give out. But you got people calling them out in the Discords that they should fix this because it makes people are not going to want to invest, or it might make people not want to invest in this project. Bro, one distributor. Wingbits alone has 8 distributors. 8 right now. 8. Including Hyfix. Hyfix, Hepta, Nova X Tech, Fresh Miners, Helium Deployed, Depenza, Techno, and Crypt Ship. Now, again, this is also, you don't even have Easynav on here. So with Easynav, was it 9? 9 distributors, and one has an issue. And you have these, I'm trying not to curse too bad in this, but y'all are pointing blame at the wrong person. And again, I don't know who this guy is that was running this Easynav. If he truly having health issues like people are saying he is, God bless him. I'm sorry. I hope he pulls through it. But what I was saying earlier is, I just don't know if this is a language issue, if people just don't understand how commerce works. Like, not that I'm trying to put down anybody from another country or something, but you're sitting here trying to blame these projects. It's not isolated to one. So don't come at me with, oh, you're just trying to take up for Wingbits. No, man, it's just common sense. Y'all are starting FUD and y'all are trying to pressure these companies into something that they're not involved in. Yes, I know how much the GeoNet guys concentrate on that project and want that project to succeed, and the same thing with Wingbits. I know they feel horrible. They both have come out with announcements saying, they're sorry this has happened. They're going to be monitoring it, whatever. And people are attacked. Not a lot, but you have people in both the Discords coming out there saying Wingbits needs to fix this. What does Wingbits need to fix? There are 8 manufacturers. I mean, there are 8 distributors right now are shipping out miners. People in these Discords are receiving their miners. We're seeing them. One guy who for months especially in the last couple of weeks, was receiving orders, did not send a dime in weeks. So this did not just happen. This health issue, I don't know how long that went on for, but either way with a health issue, they didn't receive the orders before these miners were available to ship out. So where's that money at? Oh, this is just a health issue. If it was just a health issue, that money should be there to refund people back. But yet Easynav's telling the people they don't have the money. They're not processing refunds. And that's horrible. Point the blame where the blame is due. Get pissed off at the people you should be getting pissed off. Again, I'm going to say this again for the 5th time. I'm sorry that whatever's happened to Reuben has happened. And look, you got some weird conspiracy theories already going out there. Everybody loves a good conspiracy theory. I thought that was just politics in the United States, but you read this Discord, they got some conspiracy theories that I don't even want to go there. And we don't know what happened. So I would say it's funny, but it's sad. It's sad that at 2:15, this announcement comes out and you got people 30 minutes later demanding answers. So what's everybody going to do? What are y'all going to do? Are y'all doing this? In my live last night and on the Discords, they were telling people the first thing I would do, I would be going to my credit card, because this worked with helium a year after people didn't get miners, or 18 months after people get miners. That's how we know it's possible. But you can go with certain credit cards and get a chargeback and get your money back, or get credit to your credit card, like as if it didn't get paid, unless you paid off the credit card. Then you would get credit back or whatever. It's a chargeback. And you got people like, I want my device. The order was never made. At least some people had common sense to say, oh yeah, I'm going to MasterCard or PayPal. I'm getting a chargeback, and I'm just going to go place it with a more reputable company. You get way faster results, I would think, than that. So today you have GeoNet comes out with this, and they'd like to address the recent developments regarding Easynav business contract providing Hyfix stuff. This week, Easynav informed GeoNet and Hyfix teams of their severe financial issues. Again, a guy getting sick. Listen, getting sick is expensive. Trust me. As somebody who just had to put a family member through hospital with some surgeries and stuff a couple of months back, if you follow this channel, trust me, I can show you the stack of bills I got. I know what it is. I'm still paying my other bills. I want y'all to listen to this very carefully. Easynav declared it was unable to pay or deliver GeoNet and Hyfix mining equipment that Easynav customers had ordered. Orders placed by community members to Easynav starting from October 2024. November, December, January, February, March. You're talking 5+ months of orders being placed that did not go to Hyfix. Where is that money at? This isn't just about a health thing with Reuben. We would like to think in our hearts that, yeah, that money, went to pay his hospital bills or whatever, and depending on what country is, I keep hearing about social medicine being so great that they don't have to pay for it. So depending on where he's located, I don't know where he's located. I don't want to make this a political post. I'm just trying to say is you have certain people in here who are vehemently defending this guy. Like, no, this isn't his fault. And people just slandering him. If Reuben's in charge of Easynav files bankruptcy for 6 months, 5 months, orders haven't been placed. That money has not, and credit has not been going to Hyfix. Because if it did, then Hyfix would have just said, hey, we got the money. We're just going to ship it directly. We just bypass Easynav. For 6 months, they didn't get the money. And people want to defend Reuben or Easynav. And then somehow, again, I'm going to keep saying it again until I get through some people's heads. Easynav did not pay Hyfix, but people demanding Hyfix still send them their miners, or demanding GeoNet or Wingbits send them their devices and fix this when nobody got paid for it. I know I'm rehashing this over and over, and I apologize. I make these videos too long, but I just have to keep saying it over and over because I'm besides myself when I keep going back in between. I'm making these little videos, and I'm reading this, and I'm just seeing new and additional messages from people who are just slandering GeoNet or Wingbits as if this is going to be detrimental, like threatening them, like people are going to look at this as representation of your project. Why? GeoNet is one of the best deep in projects I'm in right now. Out of 14 projects I go over Monday, it's my number one right now out of 14 active projects. I think it is, plus 2 or 3 testnet projects I'm in. Number one of what you make a day, a week, a month with customers. You can see the hexes, super hexes, whatever they call them. Like it's one of the more recent successful deep in projects out there. And you're going to sit here and try to slander these guys or threaten or whatever you want to call it, bully them to say, if you don't fix this, this is going to represent y'all's, this is going to shine a bad light on DPIN as a whole to new investors. Shut up. You're stupid. So, current actions, GeoNet has been actively working with Hyfix and Easynav to find a solution. Kindly actually follow the guidance provided by Hyfix and Easynav regarding next steps. Top priority is to ensure all affected customers receive devices. We want to emphasize this situation is an isolated incident resulting from the independent business operations of Easynav XYZ. It does not affect the operations or the integrity of GeoNet network or any other project. For continued hardware distribution services, you may reach out to any of the other distributors because they're all doing their job, whose contact information can be found on the official website. At GeoNet, we take this seriously. And then you have people who were subscribing to GeoNet RTK services through Easynav. Somehow those accounts remain unaffected. And again, I know I keep saying this, but you have people who will sit here and still defend this guy. He could have been the greatest guy in the world. Despite what people want to start having these crazy ideas of something that might happen recently, business got taken over, whatever. I'm going to say this again. For almost 6 months, he has not placed any orders. People have sent them like, do you know him? Don't prejudge him. It's like other people want people banned because they're slandering him and everything. And like this guy put it perfectly. If you trust him so much, send me my $1,000 for the device he ordered in October 2024. That money never went to Hyfix. People like, oh, he's been in business for 5 years. He wouldn't, rug pull everybody. Okay, then where's it at? And again, I just scrolled that this wasn't even 12 hours after, wasn't even that long. The people are just, they're panicking like, what's going to happen? Tell you, I would be trying to get a refund. I got to tell you, my daughter knew I was upset about something. She went to Sonic and got me ice cream. What can I say? I must be doing something right. I'm gonna start shutting this part of it down and just say GeoNet needs to start getting a hold of their Discord. People are just attacking each other now. If you defending Reuven, now they're accusing you of being in on the scam and all kinds of stuff like that. People are saying that if you say anything bad about Reuven, you're wrong and it's slander. I'm gonna say this again for probably the 7th time. Have not received orders or money since October. You can try to defend the dude all you want. Was he just a bad at business? had bad financial issues, couldn't pay his light bill or something, used the money for orders somewhere else. Possibly. I'm not saying it's criminal, but either way, it's not how you run a business, because those people now are out of, did he use that money somewhere else and then hope he was going to get a loan and use that loan money to pay for people's devices to Hyfix? I don't know. I'm just throwing scenarios out there. But again, further down, you got people who are still saying, we're going to have faith that Wingbits and GeoNet and these other projects are going to get this straight and make it right. It ain't up to them to make it right. Yes, as if they're good business, I'm not saying that they shouldn't or anything like that. But again, people are going after and attacking these projects. It's not up to them. So at some point, Hyfix has stepped up. I was trying to find the exact announcement. And Hyfix has said they're going to help try to get this right. And I'll have a link to this form in my description. But basically, again, don't try to con the people. They're going to know if something did or didn't get done. I don't know. Apparently, maybe they got a list of orders from Easynav now, so they can back up. Because they are researching. I'm going to show you what it looks like after you fill it out. But they are researching who placed orders or not. So what they want you to do is they want you to first attempt to contact your credit card company, whatever it is, and attempt to do a payback. Now, no matter what, if you order from Easynav and did not get a product that should have came through Hyfix, Wingbits device, GeoNet device, some of these other devices, you need to fill out this form no matter what. You fill out this form, tell them what you ordered. Again, I'm going to have this. If you're in, you need to be right now in those GeoNet and Wingbits Discords right now, because as you can see that it's being discussed, and they have links to all this stuff too. But it asks you your information, asks you the date you ordered. You should be able to find this in your emails. I would hope you would kept the email of this when you ordered it, and you put on here like which way you ordered it, and then they tell you they recommend you file a chargeback right now. But then you still continue with the form and then they will have further steps for you. They have said that if your chargeback is unsuccessful, they're going to make the best efforts to help customers get the hardware they ordered. Now, you have to provide proof that your chargeback was not successful. You can't say, hey, I tried with MasterCard. They said no, so here I am. It's not going to work. But I'm going to tell you, people out there defending Reuven like he's got all these health issues and can't do nothing, can't press buttons to send orders to Hyfix, but yet he can still send emails out saying, we regret to inform you due to financial season, Easynav is no longer able to fulfill your orders, but Hyfix is going to bail us out. So go complete the form with Hyfix. Like this pisses me off. Like, you're well enough to send this to hope that Hyfix is going to bail you out. I don't understand it. Somebody did point this out. Hyfix is still not making you a promise that you can get it. They're not liable for refunds. And I think more people need to see this circled item. Hyfix, Wingbits, Sword Chain, GeoNet, Wayru, anybody that any project that lost money part of this, their projects are not liable for this. Hyfix isn't liable for this. Easynav is liable for this. And that's why you do bankruptcy filings. While I'm not familiar with the filings of whatever country they're in, I'm familiar with the United States one because of my work. And the way that bankruptcy is supposed to work is, if this company owes you money, you have to file something in that court, in that bankruptcy. That's the way bankruptcy protection is supposed to work. I'm sure most people ain't going to do that over a couple of $100 device. But I bet if you bought 10 of those devices for $1,000, like the GeoNet Wingbits device, you might want to do that. And I'm sure Hyfix, if they have to pay out for this, I can darn well sure believe they're going to go after them. But, who knows? So after you fill out that form, you are getting this from Sharon. Now, people are like, Sharon's not a real person. This is all fake, whatever. Sharon Wang is somebody who I have dealt with personally because of my affiliate code with Hyfix. And Sharon is the person who sends me my email, letting me know what my monthly payment is for people who are buying Wingbits devices from Hyfix. So she is real. And she says, I hope this email finds you well. Thank you for filling out the claim form. And they have verified that your order is eligible to complete the claims process, which makes me think that somehow Hyfix has gotten a list of orders. So whether or not Easynav gave him that, I don't know. But again, you know how septic and toxic this crypto community is. They have to scam every little project they can. And they got people who are claiming they got orders for Easynav, for Wingbits or GeoNet or Wayroot sorting, whatever, and never received them. It's there, but they're telling you they have a way of verifying that. So they help them get a refund or receive their hardware. Since you indicated your payment was made via credit card or PayPal, I kindly suggest you attempt to file a chargeback with your payment provider. If you're unsuccessful with that chargeback process, please provide us with proof of your chargeback attempt. We'll guide you through the additional steps. Thank you for understanding. Please. So if one of y'all fill that form out that I just showed, this should be the response you get at some point. I'm sure she's inundated with these. I would like to know, somebody else had asked this, how many orders are we talking about? In 6 months, how many orders are we talking about? Apparently this guy's popular. I'm going to tell you right now, October, November, I was selling 4 or 5 a day, at least people using my code for Hyfix or for heliumdeployed.com. At least. That was just me. These Wingbits or Wingbits GeoNet hybrid devices were very popular. That being sold at that time. And I'm still got people using my code. During my live last night, I had somebody use my code. They're still being sold. I'd love to know what kind of numbers Easynav did. You gotta remember, some of these devices, the hybrid ones were $1,000. You got one guy in here who says he don't want to hear all that. He just wants to hear UPS or FedEx or one of them, DHL, drop off his 8 boxes, hybrid devices. That one guy, that's $8,000 right there. Think if you sold, 10 a day for 10 days, this website, that's $100,000. What happened to all that money? People need to be asking that. So here's a different one. This person paid with crypto. Now, I know this video is already getting way long for y'all, but I would never buy a device with crypto. Because of these exact type circumstances, there's no recourse when you don't get your device. This is why, even though how much I love the Chirp project, I had issue with the fact that they were selling their devices through NFTs, because you had to buy the NFT, which technically you got. And now if you never get a Chirp device in, you can't do a chargeback because technically you got that NFT. Now Chirp has been far enough along and we see these Chirp devices going out. We don't have that issue, but that was my concern. And here you go. Now on this, it says you indicated you paid with cryptocurrency and are unable to process a refund because your financial institution, because you use cryptocurrency. We would like to offer you the option of having your original order shipped directly to you. There will be a 6 to 8 week lead time. If you like the process, proceed the situation or solution, please respond in the email below. So Hyfix is saying, if you can't get that refund, at least in the cryptocurrency, they're offering you that device. To me, at this point, a lot of this stupid rhetoric needs to just shut down at this point. Hyfix is taking money out of their own pocket to fix a problem that's not theirs. And again, people don't understand that. So Wingbits has also come out with their announcements. They addressed it yesterday so that people know that they were involved, that they were paying attention to it, that they were on top of it, that they were collaborating with Hyfix, and GeoNet, and working on it. Mike Axie, he also comments today at 2:30. Another announcement. Mike Horton from GeoNet posted updated their Discord server, and you got to fill the form out, stuff like that. From their understanding, just under 170 Wingbits related devices were involved in this situation. We want to make sure our affected community members are aware of the next steps, and we encourage them to take action immediately by submitting the information with their form. Of course, they also thank Wingbits, Hyfix. So I want people to understand this. People who are still defending this guy, the guy who can still email, must be doing it from a hospital. 170 Wingbits devices that are affected by this. So let's play a game. Let's say that half of those devices were WB200s, the other half were MGW310s. So that right there is about somewhere around $115,000 to $120,000 just in Wingbits devices. $115,000 just in Wingbits devices since October. Where the hell is that money? Again, I'm going to say this for the 8th time now. I don't know this guy. I'm sorry if he's having health issues, but it's got to be more than that. You don't place orders since October, gathering $100,000. It don't send a dime of it to Hyfix. You can't process a single return right now. Anything. I don't understand that. The first thing I want to say also before I start dealing with the loudmouths in the Discord that y'all probably came in for after y'all saw my X post today. Wingbits has said that nobody's going to lose Hexs over this. So if you had a device ordered from Easynav and for some reason your Hexs might be coming up for expiration, that if that's going to happen, you contact them. They're going to take care of it. In other words, yeah, people in Discord who are concerned that they're going to lose their Hexs over this, and that's simply not going to be true. They're not going to allow anybody, if you had a Hexs reservation that you claimed when you ordered your device from Easynav, you don't have to worry about it. And not even, let's just say not even Easynav, from any distributor. Devices are going out. We're seeing devices being sent, seeing them deployed, so we know those devices are going out. The MGW310s and the WB200s. So both of them are being out, they're going out, they're shipping and everything like that. But if for some reason your Hexs is coming up for expiration at some point, I don't know if there's a way of y'all telling or knowing or just happen to know the date of it, because I'm not in that situation. You can contact Wingbits. They are swamped. They were talking about that the other day in the Discord. They are swamped. They're trying to hire even additional help to help with support tickets. But a lot of them are people are asking, I don't want to say it's disrespectful, but it's questions that are easily answered in the Discord or have been answered 1,000 times in Discord or stuff like that. Like this about Hexs and stuff like that. If it's not about to expire, you don't need to worry about it. You don't need to open the ticket up for that kind of stuff. But again, I want to address these people who keep trying to blame or guilt trip Wingbits or GeoNet, and then when I lay the facts to them, they're gonna come after me. And you know what happens when you come after me? I'm not the YouTuber who's gonna keep kissing y'all butt for a couple of likes or subscriptions. I'm going to tell you like it is. I am not sponsored by Wingbits. To this day, I have not received anything from Wingbits. I have been told at some point that somebody was going to send me a device And I don't know if that was Hyfix. I sold a lot of projects, a lot of these devices for Hyfix using my code, and I appreciate it. And people are like, you just pushing this because your code. Listen, my code saves you 10%, which on a MGW 310 is $100. You want to stick it up to me? You want to stick it to me and not use my code? Then go pay $100 more, you dumb freaking goofball. This is like what's going on right now, and I hate to make this in politics, but because both parties are idiots. But Democrats were so worried about the environment, We got to change these laws and raise taxes for the environment. But yet they're selling their Teslas right now because one guy pissed them off to go back to gas guzzling cars. Apparently, you weren't that worried about it. The electric vehicles, like y'all swore y'all were. That's just some of the nonsense like that I'm reading in here. I'm telling people that you cannot get upset with Wingbits on this. Wingbits had no control over this. They were a distributor of this device, but that was through Hyfix. Hyfix was the manufacturer of these Wingbits devices. Wingbits has stayed out of this. GeoNet has stayed out of this. Even when you talk about these other people, the Sword Chains and Quake Cores and Wayroos and Nadixes and everything else I'm reading off of Rovers. It's not Rover's fault that Easynav went out. So you can't don't sit there and try to slam them for this. That makes no sense. People are getting their devices. So people who want to sit there and try to slander anybody else, any other distributor, or that Wingbits or Hyfix is up to something, this proves that this is not happening. People are getting devices. Shut your mouth. But every day, every night, this dude who basically he's a troll at this point, but this isn't just Wingbits, he's in other ones also. And every day he has to ask for updates on shipping. And he keeps getting told Wingbits ain't got nothing to do with the shipping. They don't have updates. If they did, they'd be putting them in the announcements. And every day, now keep my mouth shut because I've told you before, Wingbits Discord ain't having all that nonsense. And it started getting a little testy in here earlier, and people started comparing Easynav to some other projects and stuff like that, and slandering those a little bit. And Wingbits shut it down. I'm gonna say that. And I didn't want to get in trouble earlier, but when this guy's gonna sit here and still make comments, and he wasn't the only one, there was 2 or 3 other ones that sit here and are gonna try to say that this is gonna hurt Wingbits, and I'm not having that. Y'all know I will defend any project, and it ain't just Wingbits, it's any of these projects if they're wrongly accused of something. Because y'all know if they're wrong, and I've called Wingbits out on some stuff, I've called GeoNet out on some stuff, and I've called several other projects out on stuff. So don't make this sound like this is me kissing Wingbits' butt. I'm going to call, just like with politics, I'll call the hypocrisy out on either side. I don't care who the president is. I will call the hypocrisy out, and I'll call the hypocrisy out on this crap. You're not going to sit here and try to blame or threaten or try to say this is going to affect the credibility of Wingbits. Bull smack. It's not. If Wingbits comes out with a great project, they already got paying customers. They've announced who one of the paying customers was. GeoNet's got paying customers, but this is going to turn off investors. Why? Why would it turn off investors? That is the most stupidest comment of 2025 so far. Congratulations, you win the award, Nimrod. It's going to turn off investors. Wingbits, hopefully an investor would do enough research to find out who's manufacturing the device, who is it up to ship the device, or where do people buy the devices from? And guess what? None of those answers are Wingbits, GeoNet, or any of these other projects we talked about. Investors are not going to blame Wingbits because one distributor, one website that was selling the items goes under. Because there have many websites out there that sell other products. If you're buying a product, if you're buying, these screwdrivers from Amazon, and Amazon doesn't ship it or loses it, you're not going after Husky and saying Husky is going to be in trouble. Husky's not sending that stuff to you. And just like Wingbits ain't sending this stuff to you. If Wingbits comes out with a quality project, which we all believe they will because we wouldn't be buying these devices, or y'all wouldn't be buying these devices. Y'all wouldn't be buying these devices if y'all didn't think they would come out with a damn good project, a damn good product. And if as long as they come through with that, which we believe they will, none of this is financial advice. I've always said we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Nobody saw FTX crash coming. We don't know what's going to crash. The whole crypto market could be down to a penny tomorrow and crash forever. We don't know that. You got people in here saying, I hope this comes through. I put all my savings in this. You don't even want me to comment on that because I've did enough videos and comment on that how I'm trying not to lose any more subscribers because I know people are getting pissed watching this. We've said it 1,000 times before. Not just this channel. Any responsible YouTube channel that's out there will tell you the same thing. Maybe not in every video, but sooner or later in some video they tell you. Hell, Wendy O, who is the queen of clickbait. XRP is going to $54. This is going to make XRP go to 100. This is going to make Ethereum go to 0. She's the queen of clickbait. But even she tells you, she's the one that taught us what a moon bag is. One of the most important things we've ever learned in crypto. 4 years ago, she coined the term moon bag and taught us what it was. And it was it's the reason why I give her a pass on a lot of the goofy shit stuff that she does. But even she tells you, you don't play with money in crypto that you can't afford to lose tomorrow. Hell, none of us want to lose money. No, I don't care if it's $100 you found on the side of the road and you use that $100 to go buy a demo and then that demo gets lost or the website goes under. Hell, you lost that $100 even though it really wasn't yours. It's going to hurt. I'm not stupid. But you don't go and put your life savings or whatever these people are saying. You don't take a house loan out to buy crypto or buy into projects or skip your freaking house note or your electric bill like people have claimed before. That's just irresponsible. If you're buying a product that you don't know is ever going to come in, you use a credit card or you use something that you can do a chargeback. Just like I watch people, these Motorola forums in these different places that buy stuff from people they have no idea who it is. And they use PayPal. And the guy says, I'll sell it to you with PayPal. You just have to, can you please just send it as friends and family so it doesn't charge me $1.70 for the fees? Yeah, sure, buddy. And then they never get it in. You know what PayPal says? Sorry, we can't help you. We're not refunding you. Well, why not? Because you sent it as friends and family. That's why we have it. A section that's for goods and services. So when you don't get it, you can get a refund. They have mechanisms in place to help you, and people will bypass them. Hopefully people learn a lesson from all this. Y'all know me. I'm not scared to tell y'all what I say. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to say I'm wrong. And I ain't wrong in this one. That's why I'm showing y'all what I said. They're looking forward to, again, you got to remember, this is not even 24 hours yet. It's not even 24 hours yet. It is, I don't think it's even 20 hours yet since this was announced. And at least you have Robin saying there, Robin made a comment about, I'm really sorry you guys are in this situation. Somebody complained about something. Sorry you guys are in this situation. He's trying to get more info. Now remember, he already put an announcement out. So he's addressed it as the whole project. To say we're on top of it. We're working with Hyfix, Geo, and all these, and we're trying to figure out what's going on. And then he's still in here, not hiding, not anything. And he says, guys, I'm sorry I'm in this situation. They're trying to get more info and details. They hope there's a positive solution presented here ASAP. He's saying ASAP. They're trying to get this stuff resolved. So I said, looking at what Robin says again at 9 a.m. yesterday, I'm sorry you guys are in this situation. He's still trying to gather information. Now, again, he did his own announcement for the whole project the day before this. And then now he's still, he's still making this comment of, I'm still trying to get information. He didn't go nowhere. Like, this guy, he's still in here, and somebody says those who ordered from Easynav, check your email. That's at 9:20. Robbins don't know nothing. He's not getting updated. He said, can someone let me know what it says? And they post it 9:23. They post it. We got the form, we do the financial challenges. Easynav's no longer doing it. Filling orders. Use this claim form. That's the claim form we talked about. Amazing. Seems this would have been better posting the channel so people can find out. Again, that was at 9:23. 14 minutes later, Twat comes out and says, I'm looking forward to a better solution for Wingbits and GeoNet community as other investors may lose confidence both now and in the future. What are you talking about? What are they losing confidence in? This is just stupid. So at this point, I just had enough. And so after Dum Dum says what he says, I'm gonna respond back. So him and then 1 or 2 or 3 other guys have been saying this kind of stuff in this Discord, also in GeoNet's Discord, and at some point it just got old. And I know Wingbits is going to try to keep it above level, and they're not going to stoop down to it. But hey, I'm fat and low to the ground. I'll stoop down to it. I don't care. And I address this. Y'all keep saying this over and over. This is not either of these 2 projects. Hyfix decide who's the distributors, not each project. The projects can't help who goes bankrupt. That's a fact. Wingbits, GeoNet, SkyX, Quake Core can't assist, can't look at the paperwork or the books. They can't help who goes bankrupt. It's like and I put on there, it's like you're trying to make them feel guilty or something. I'm sorry if I get in trouble for saying this, but for 2 days you've said this and it's not true. Again, also, every night you come on here asking about updates, and he keeps saying, I've ordered since October, and I was supposed to get this by the end of the year. I don't know where that website got that from. Everything I saw was Q1 2025, and they're shipping now Q1 2025 still. And I told him it hasn't even been 24. It sucks what happened. It hasn't been 24 hours yet. It already seems like Hyfix has a resolution. If this happened to me, yeah, I'd be upset. But I also would have purchased with PayPal or credit card that I couldn't got a refund with. This won't affect the success of this project or GeoNet's project, so please stop. Now, I figured if Wingbits didn't like my comment, they'd delete it. Or I'd get in trouble again with Axie for making comments that, a little bit too rough, and we got warned about that later on. The 2 people didn't like it. One of them was him. One of them was one of the other people who were complaining that Wingbits should be fixing this. So again, he had to go ahead and comment back, and here we are. The whole reason for this video, long about way to get here. And taking a deep breath first. Me and this guy have had issues like once or twice before where he's come on here and made some stupid comments, and I'll tell him what I think. And of course, I'm just going to he thinks I'm just going to automatically take up for him because I'm getting all this free stuff. And, this is the kind of guy on why I post a stupid little scrolling thing like this, because, I'm only in it for tokens or for codes or some type of thing like that. Is comments that this guy like this has made in the past, or other people similar to him have made in the past. Like, they can read my mind and they know what's going on. Not every YouTuber is the same. If anything, that's why people subscribe to this channel. Why I've just reached I'm up to 29,000, almost hitting 30,000 subscribers for a YouTube page I've worked on for 2 years. I'm sure they got people who got way faster, quicker, and some who are still struggling to get 2,000. But people have told me they like this channel because I'm not like other channels. I'm going to come back on videos and defend myself or explain things. And unlike some YouTubers, I'll say when I was wrong. And you're not going to see me pushing goofy tokens and stuff like that on projects that I don't agree with or that I think they got issues with. But Numbnut says, it's easy for you to dismiss this since it didn't affect you personally. You're right. You are 100% right. Don't act like I haven't lost money before. But just because I'm not in this situation doesn't make you right either, because the comments you're making are wrong. And I'll call that wrong. I don't need to lose money to say that you're wrong for trying to blame Wingbits in this Discord and GeoNet in their Discord. It's simple as that. But for those of us lost money, this serious. And here it is in bold letters. You knew it was coming from them. You get free devices. Dude, you want me to take my camera and pan it around here? I have never gotten free devices from any project to this point as of right now, March 21st, 2025 at 11:11 p.m. Central Standard Time in the United States. I have been told a while back that I was going to get one. And to this date, again, I have not been either officially contacted officially. I'm going to say it again, officially, because you know I will not lie to y'all. Officially, I have not been contacted by anybody asking me for a shipping address for a free project. In PM, I asked one admin in the project and said, hey, somebody mentioned to me I was supposed to get one for an unboxing. He said, yes, that was mentioned at one point. I said, is somebody going to ask me my shipping? I probably should just show you all the PMs because people could think I'm lying. I'll scratch out his name just so nobody sees it. But I said, is somebody going to ask me my shipping address? He says, I don't know who's supposed to even handle that, to be honest with you. He said, if you want, give it to me anyway. I'll pass it on to the group that mentioned it. Gave it to him. That was 2-3 weeks ago. Never heard a single thing yet back about it. So if that's me getting free devices, then you're right, dude. Me. And earn money through affiliate codes. I'm not gonna. Y'all act like this is. I don't know what. I know I'm going off on this off exit tangent right here, but lately these projects, whether it's Silencio, whether it's several projects right now that have this thing right now against YouTube's affiliate codes, YouTubers and everything like that. Last I checked, Silencio, Wingbits, GeoNet, SoarChain, Demo are not advertising on the Super Bowl. And I'll continue to say it over and over. Are there some shady, scrupulous YouTubers out there pushing projects that make 0 sense or outright lies? Absolutely. They got some that made from Wingbits, and I bring them to Wingbits' attention. You got a guy who made a video saying, and I'm not even going to say the number because it's BS. You're going to make X amount of 100 or whatever it is a month with this new project Wingbits. How do you know that? That is the stuff that gives YouTubers a bad name. Listen, I know I'm not the only one doing Wingbits videos. But I have been doing Wingbits videos for 18 months now. Longer than that. Oh, it all blends together. It feels like 2024, but it had to be, middle 2023, a little bit after that. I don't even know what it was. How many people do you think came to Wingbits? Not that I'm this great channel. I only got 29,000 subscribers, and they got people out there with 129,000 subscribers. Don't take this as that. But again, how many people do you think came to this project from seeing my videos? God forbid I put an affiliate code out there and it saves you $40 on a Wingbits device or $100 on a hybrid device. You don't want to use my codes? Then don't. You're not hurting my feelings. I'm never going to see it. It ain't like you taking money from me. But that is how stupid some people are. You're going to show me up? That's fine. When you get your, hello, buddy, when you get your money back, don't use my code. Go to Hyfix.ai. Go directly to them since they're the manufacturers. But don't use my code. You go pay full price, dummy. I know some people think this is childish, and I don't care. This is just, sometimes you have to talk to people like this. You're going to sit here and flame me like this in bold letters, like as if I'm doing something wrong. I have not to this day gotten a free device. I didn't get extra geosigners, you dummy. I got 14 devices that are making me go bald trying to keep up with, on top of my friends, families, and other devices I got. We were just talking about in Discord or X the other day how many different projects are in making me lose my mind. If you want to include the Bid Harvest third-party software that I deal with, I'm in 17 different projects, plus Wayru that I've downloaded and haven't got a chance to finish doing the licensing part. So it's 18 right there. And Sourceful that I want to get involved in for the grid stuff that I haven't had a chance to get into. So I'm screwing with 18 different projects in addition to 14 Wingbits devices. You're going to act like I'm sitting back just using codes and I'm not doing the work like some YouTubers. Get out of here with that, dude. Just GTFO. So let's continue on with what Numbnut says. That doesn't mean others should just accept the loss and move on. Dude, I'm not saying that. At no point did I say that. I said I'm glad that Hyfix has stepped up. Where does me saying I'm glad Hyfix has stepped up, that Hyfix has a solution? Am I saying people should just accept the loss and move on? Nobody told you that. At this point, it ain't been 24 hours since this came out. Nobody told you to just accept move on. I was telling people yesterday, I wouldn't wait for nothing. I would be trying to do chargebacks on my card yesterday. Where is that? Just accept the loss and move on, you stupid idiot. This solution absolutely affects the future investors. I'd love you to explain how. No one's going to put significant money into a project without looking at its histories. And in incidents like this, damage trust. If people see investors can lose money without accountability while influencers keep promoting, they will think twice about investing. You stupid moron. What was it? What were we? 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus Easynav 10. Out of 10 investors, 10 places that distribute, sell, whatever you want to call it. Out of 10, 1 had issues. And again, Wingbits didn't vouch them. GeoNet don't vouch them. Hyfix is manufacturing. Hyfix then ships to those places. Those places process orders and sell them out. All the other not sending. People are receiving them. Do you think investors, any business they look at, you think they got 100% record that they've never had issues? This is a brand new project still on the test net. They're not even on mainnet yet. Well, let's finish with Numbnuts. I will not stay silent when deep in investors face injustice, whether it affects me directly or not. If we don't speak up, the issues will keep repeating. Dude, this happened once. One distributor keeps repeating. So no, I won't stop calling this out with your big man. Get the keyboard freaking warrior. Kiss my ass. Dude, again, y'all know if Wingbits was wrong in this or GeoNet was wrong with this. I'm not affiliated with them. On the bottom of every one of my projects, it says I'm not employed with them. I'm not receiving compensation from them. I'll say what I want to say. If they're wrong, you know this channel and me and my grumpy self will tell you that they're wrong. They're not wrong in this. And I'm not going to sit there and let certain people, this ain't the only dude. This is the only dude that clapped back at me. And as you can see, one emoji rolled their eyes at him. And one guy, who's the same guy who agreed earlier, that's been crying about this. Listen, I generally still feel sorry for these people. Because I'm sure this whole mix, I hope it doesn't happen, but I'm sure there'll be one or two people who can't prove that they got the device, something happened, and Hyfix is going to say they can't find a record or something like that. And I hope that doesn't happen. I'm hoping people can get refunds and then order from somewhere else and come into the project. It sucks this happened. I'm going to say this again for the 9th time. I hope this dude gets over whatever health issues he is, but I still think it's going to be more than that. Does it matter at this point? Probably not. You're never going to see that money again from that company. So it doesn't matter. But when you have not sent over 100 something, again, that's just Wingbits devices. We're not talking about GeoNet and all these other ones, GeoNet solar devices and everything else. It could be 100, 200, who knows how much. And people are going to sit there and say, you don't know what's happening to them, you're slandering them. Dude, the writing's on a wall. Walks like a duck, talks like a duck, quacks like a duck, swims like a duck. Dude, it's a duck. You might not want to see that damn duck, but it's a duck. And I'm sorry that you've been knowing them and these people have been knowing them for so long in these discords. But again, the bankruptcy thing, people are trying to find out exactly when it was filed. But let's just say it was filed in February. So what? Since October, for 6 months, those orders have not been getting a Hyfix. I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure people skipped around this video. I'm sure this video is going to be way longer than I wanted it to be, but I'm trying to get this point to the people. There's something more nefarious going on here, despite what people want to say. But it doesn't matter at this point. It's over with. It's up to either law enforcement if they think it was a scam. It's up to Hyfix if they wanted to go after them through their bankruptcy proceedings that they supposedly are filing. They could be saying they could be saying, because legally, if somebody owes you money, at least in the United States, and you tell that company or that attorney or whoever's trying to collect that collection agency, and you say, sorry, man, I'm filing court in Louisiana court, Supreme Court, whatever it is, they can't contact you no more. They now have to go through your attorney and through that court. This dude could be just saying, I'm filing bankruptcy. Hands off. I'm free base, whatever you want to call it. Like we used to play freeze tag as a kid. Don't contact me no more. I'm filing bankruptcy. It could be something like that. I don't know. They have people in there who are trying to find, because y'all know crypto. You claim something, they're going to prove it. You claim that you have a partnership with XYZ company, people, D-Fly. Well, I hate to even bring up that project with all this, but D-Fly said that they couldn't succeed because we were so toxic. But yet they would continue to make up these BS partnerships with Walmart and these companies right here in the Mississippi River where I'm at, Air 24 or whatever it was called, doing drone deliveries of donuts and stuff. As if we weren't going to call them. And then they get pissed off because they'd find out we called Canada Bell or Bell Canada when they said they had a partnership with Bell Canada and called John Doe. They called John Doe and then found out it was bunk. And what did D-Fly do? Get pissed at us because we proved them wrong. My point is, you tell people they're filing bankruptcy, they're going to find that paperwork if it exists or not. And it's up to Hyfix if they want to go after them now. Luckily, Hyfix is going to do their best to fix this. But again, you cannot blame these projects. Well, it was a fun Friday night, and I need a drink now because I told myself, do not drink. Don't have a drink when I got home from work before I did this video because it would have been even worse. I will defend myself. And when people say I'm doing this just for codes, apparently that can I tell I'm passionate about this project and some other projects I'm in. Because there's other projects that I push that I don't even have codes for. So what you gonna say then? Projects that I'm not getting free. Chirp. I'm big in the chirp. I refuse to pay for the scalped NFT and stuff like that. I got some people who offer me a device to do a hosting deal, and I might take them up on that. But Chirp isn't sending me a free device. I don't have a code to sell chirp devices, but I'm big on that project. So what's your excuse now, numbnuts? So look, for those who are still here and those who still support me, I appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up. If you disagree with it and you think I'm being childish, I'm sorry. But sometimes we just have to have these big boy talks, these crypto talks, whatever you want to call it. Because sometimes people are wrong. And again, I'm going to say this again. Wingbits has, out of all the Discords I'm in, I've said this countless times in my videos, out of all the Discords I'm in, Wingbits has the #1 most professional Discord around. And when this started getting a little more wanky, if that's the word you want to use, in that Discord, they came in and shut it down and said, guys, we've let y'all vent a little bit, and this has got to stop. Some people made some more comments, and they got deleted. And somebody came in and said, yeah, this reminds me of helium and blah, blah, blah. And to a point, he's not wrong. But Wingbits won't let you start bashing third-party projects, any other project. No matter if we're right that Wingbits, this certain distributor, did screw people over. They're just not going to have that because that's what they're running, a top-level Wingbits only Discord. So I hope GeoNet can get a hold of theirs, because GeoNet to this point was doing kind of the same thing. They're starting to let theirs get a little crazy. They need to rein that in a little bit. But I'm sure they probably just don't like being accused either that they're part of this BS. All right, guys, I'm going to let y'all go. Like I said, this video is going to be way longer than I wanted it to be. I'm good. I got it off my chest. Take a deep breath. But y'all know I'm going to defend myself. Y'all know that I do this to help y'all out, and that's why this upsets me so much. I do these videos to help you out. People want how-to videos. I get people who keep asking me over and over for how-to videos on these new Wingbits devices, and it's kind of like pouring salt in the wound. I don't have one. Yes, I've been told I was supposed to get one for an unboxing video. Never got it. Never been officially asked for my shipping address yet. Who knows? Tomorrow, there could be one on my front doorstep. I hope. But don't sit here and say I'm doing this for free devices, and I don't have a free device in my hand or been officially with a form or email offered one and asked for shipping address. Don't even, dude. I do this to help y'all out. I started this channel 2 years ago, and I said it back then to help people out who don't understand all this stuff. I didn't understand it. To this day, I still don't understand it. I tell everybody, nobody knows. I tell people all the time at work, and the newer people, nobody knows everything. We're always learning every day. And if I started this channel on how-to videos. I need to get back to doing some how-to videos. And that's what this channel is about. You're not going to come on here and accuse me of doing this for any other reason. I make 57 cents a video. I'll show y'all if anybody wants to call me out and prove me wrong, because I will, even if it embarrasses myself, because that's how stupid I am. Yes, I made good money back in November. People order Wingbits devices. It ain't been like that since then. So don't claim it's about that either. Thank y'all for watching. Try to get another video done this weekend. I got some long driving to do. I got to go all the way back down to Grand Isle. For those who follow my other videos, 2.5 hour ride to look at a Wingbits device. Got to change up I'm having some issues with the read SB and caching or buffering messages and stuff like that. I think that I have an internet issue, and I got to go tweak that a little bit. And maybe I'll do a Saturday video. I don't know. I got a lot off my chest today, so I don't know how much of a talking video I'm going to have tomorrow. I might be exhausted after this. It's 11:30 right now. I still got to edit this video. So thank you all for watching, and see y'all on the next video.